Nixyaawii, Nixyaawii.
Nixyaawii.
Good morning, my name is Nixyaawii and I'm a junior.
Good morning, my name is Lance Lewis and I'm a freshman.
Now with Nathan Nez, we will be joining the resource coordinator, Michelle Van Pelt.
I'm Nathan Nez. I'm interviewing Michelle Van Pelt. What is your background?
Okay, so my background pertaining to this particular position is that I have over 15 years of experience in primarily in like college preparation with a focal point on scholarships, because I worked with the American Indian Graduate Center and the Gates Millennium Scholarship Program for a combination of 15 years, and that was all to help Native students prepare and retain on with their post-secondary choices.
How many students come to you for help?
Well, I think this is my second or third week, so it's getting busier. Maybe about 3 to 4 students have been coming in within the last week. I've had just this morning about 3 students.
What is it that you help them with?
Right now, I've been helping a lot of the seniors get ready for their admissions paperwork to the colleges that they're seeking to pursue for admissions, and some of them right now we're working on applying for scholarships, and then I'm also working with bringing in presenters, and then there's other areas that I'm trying to assist students with if they need like tutors or they need any kind of work that they need help with specialized areas. So I've been helping them with those types of needs.
Why do you enjoy this?
I think I've become like totally obsessed with helping Native students. I used to be a coordinator for the Gates Scholarship, and I would travel across the country, and I visited hundreds of tribes, and I think I think that's where my passion to help Native students started, and just seeing firsthand how badly they needed services or assistance getting into college, and then getting them there was one thing, but helping them to stay, not just with scholarship money, but other services became another part of my advocacy. So it's just something that I get really sucked into, and once I get sucked into it, it's really hard to walk away when you know students need your help.
Now we're just starting on the girls basketball coach. We won't be joining the Nixyaawii.
Okay, how many years have you been the coach here at Nixyaawii?
This is my 8th year.
How many girls do you expect to participate this year?
Looks like we're going to have 10.
You won a state championship in the past. What would it take to get there again?
A lot of hard work. We're going to have to work hard every day in practice, have to keep improving, but I think we can do that.
When does the season actually start?
The season actually starts first day of practice. That's where we can get better, get well as a team, and that's exactly what we approach it as.
What do you expect from this year's team?
I expect a lot of good things. Definitely expect them to come to practice every day, work hard, and get better, and keep improving. And I expect them to get to districts and make a run at state playoffs.
What are your plans to improve the team?
We just keep working every day, keep working their individual skills, and hopefully we can make sure they understand how important it is to improve every day in practice.
When is your first game, and what do you expect?
The first game is November 30th. We're bouncing with Cancer. We play Aragon. I expect a pretty good game out of that, and I think what we can expect is, a lot of good, solid effort from our team, and hopefully our conditioning will kick in that first game.
Where could the fans get a schedule to come support the team?
The schedules are at the school. You can also look on the OregonPrepSports.net or the OSAA.com website.
Who are your assistant coaches?
Joey Edgman is my assistant coach. He's the JV girls coach. He's been with me for 5 years. Shalea Williams is the other coach, and she's going on her 3rd year this year.
What do you expect from the girls later in the season?
I expect them to be right there for a playoff spot, and I expect us to get to districts, and hopefully they just keep improving, like I said, from game to game, and that'll build us not only for this year but next year.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Now we will be joining Brittany Foster with the story on ales.
So you're the counselor for American Indian Life Skills. What made you want to participate?
Well, I'd heard a lot of good information about this working with other kids and other schools, Native kids, other reservations, so it sounded promising. And then after taking the training, it was proven that it was, I mean, to me, I was convinced that it's helpful.
What are some activities that are involved?
Activities are experiential. It means people get involved and do physical activities. One of the things we've done is talking about ourselves and giving each other information about ourselves that we didn't know to help us learn about each other.
Why is it important for students to practice life skills?
Well, that's a good question. So life skills are ways of learning how to live in the world, and if we don't know how to do that, then it's really difficult to just be a community, to be together, to be even a class. So it's important to gain as much skills as possible, and then you can decide which ones are fit for you and which ones don't.
Would you say life skills is effective on the students? If so, how?
Well, we just started recently, so I'm not sure with this group of kids here in Nixyaawii how effective it's been, but the response after the classes have been positive across the board. No one has really had any negative things to say. They say it's fun, and I know I've learned a lot.
How would this help students with their academics?
If you're able to be in community and to be socially active and interactive, then that's not something that's on your plate as well. And so you can focus more on academics.
How would it help them outside of school?
I think any type of life skill training and experience is helpful throughout your whole life. You know, school is just a small part, well, a big part at this point, but it's just part of your life. And so being out there and knowing how to be, knowing who you are, a lot of this is self-exploration as well.
What are some improvements you've already seen?
Smiling faces.
What are some improvements you'd like to see?
I think learning to be respectful consistently is a goal for all of us to gain, you know, not just the students, but just as people.
Oh, thank you.
That's it?
Yeah.
No chocolate?
Now with a story on the drug-free group, we'll be joining Lennox Lewis.
About the Drug Free Club, how many kids do you have right now?
We had as many as 8, I think, last week on Friday. We've had as little as, actually we had 12, I think, Friday. We had 8 the Friday before. So the first time we got together, we went to Dairy Queen and ate, and went to the movies, Wrecking Ralph. And then the following Friday, we got together and had sandwiches and chips and sodas in the prevention building, and did a talking circle before that. It was very short because there wasn't very many kids there, but a lot of kids showed up to eat. And then somebody had the idea of going and getting Love and Basketball, and we watched that movie, and everybody went home about 2:30, and we called it a day. I was asked by your principal to be in charge of this club because they were looking for somebody to keep Nixyaawii busy. And one of the people that's helping me is Drew Johnson. She works at Truancy, and she always wants to state out loud to Nixyaawii that, you know, anybody can come. You know, if you want to stay drug-free that day and you want to come to an activity with us, please come. You know, and if people have issues and they want to talk about them, and they want to be a part of the club. You know, it's not that we're promoting that it's that hey, if you're not drug and alcohol free, that you can't come. We're promoting that hey, we want you to have a safe place to be. We want to have somebody to talk to, and we want you to be here with us rather than roaming around on the streets on a Friday with nothing to do and have other opportunities come your way that probably aren't sometimes the best opportunities for you. So the club's open for everybody, and we hope to get more people involved and keep it going through the end of the school year. We get together from 11 to 1 o'clock every Friday. That's the goal.
Okay.
But if somebody has other ideas, I'm free. Like that was kind of impromptu. Let's watch a movie, and so somebody plugged a movie in out here, and we happened to have a dinner, and I brought some snacks over from the dinner that we had for Yellowhawk. And so yeah, it's been cool, I think.
Thanks for your time.
All right, thanks, Lennox.